Language? Language is the method of human communication, either spoken or written, consisting of the use of words or signs in a structured and conventional way to express thought and feelings to each other. So it makes a social interaction. Next, the characteristic of language. There are 13 characteristics of language. First, language is a means of communication. Human beings use as an important means of communication. One can share his ideas, feelings, emotions, beliefs to another human being with the help language. Besides language, there are some other sorts of communication like sign language and nonverbal communication, but they are not as perfect and flexible as language is. Language is so important of communication between humans that it is difficult to think of a society without language. Second, language is arbitrary. Languages are said to be arbitrary because there is no necessary of natural relationship between the words of a given language and the concepts that they represent. Like, there is no reason why a female adult human being be called a woman in English, a word in Urdu, Zan in Persian, wanita in Indonesia, and femme in France. Third, language is a system of systems. Language is considered as a system primarily because it is made of linguistic units that are interdependent of each other. Also, all languages have phonological and grammatical system. Fourth, language is primarily vocal. Language is speech, primarily made of vocal sounds produced by the speech apparatus in the human body. Fifth, language is a social phenomenon. Language is a set of conventional communicative signals used by humans for communication community. Language exists in society. It is means of nourishing and developing culture and establishing human relations. 6. Language is not instinctive, conventional. No language was created in a day of a mutually agreed open formula by a group of humans. Language is the outcome of evolution and convention. Language is a cultural trait and has to be learned. 7. Language is systematic. Language is a systematic means of communication by the use of sounds or conventional symbols. All languages have their system of arrangements. 8. Language is unique, creative, complex, and modifiable. Language is a unique phenomenon in the world. It has its own creativity and productivity. Despite their common features and language universal, each language has its peculiarities and distinctive features. And this is how language has its own potentiality to be unique, complex, and modifiable by the change of time of cultures. Ninth, duality. Human language is organized at two levels simultaneously. The primary level consisting of the units and the secondary level consisting of the elements. 10th, productivity. Whatever we speak or create is productivity. Speaking itself is productivity. Humans can talk about that are displaced. They can talk about the things that may be present or not, or talk about anything in past, present, or future. 11. Displacement. Human language can revert to the past and future times. We can also revert to the things and events that are not present, intangible, non-existent, and non-visible. For example, moon, star, dragon, heaven, hell, etc. 12. Language is both linguistic and communicative competence. A language is an abstract set of psychological principles and sociological considerations that constitute a person as a speaker in a given situation. 13. Language is human and structurally complex. No species other than human has been endowed with language. Animals cannot acquire human language because of its complex structure and their physical inadequacies. The difference between human and animal system of communication is explained below. Why study language? Language is a medium of literature, science and technology, computers and cultural exchange between social groups and the most powerful, convenient and permanent means of communication of the world. The conclusion in this video that these characteristics of a language are the part and parcel to build the authenticity of any language. Language is so important in every aspect of our life because it allows people to communicate in a manner that enables sharing of common ideas. That's all for language. Thank you for watching, everybody.